Greetings to everyone. So our group was assigned to discuss Chapter 3, which is all about descriptive research. Let's start by finding out what is descriptive research. By the way, I'm Erica Zurilla, the first reporter of the group. So, descriptive research. Descriptive research was defined by many authors, but it does have one meaning. Some definitions are from Manuel and Medel. According to them, descriptive research describes what is, in which it involves description, of course, recording, analysis, and of course the interpretation of how the person, a group, or a thing behaves or functions in the present condition to which it is focused, and the process of what is going on. Also, it often involves comparison and contrast. Another definition is from Aquino. According to Aquino, descriptive research is a fact-finding with adequate interpretation, meaning it is a gathering of data to present facts having a quality of good and acceptable interpretation. Descriptive research is defined best by the following, as you can see on the screen. So, in other words, descriptive research is a process of purposive gathering, analyzing, classifying, and tabulating data about present conditions, practices, beliefs, processes, trends, and cause-effect relationships, and then making adequate and accurate interpretation about such data, with or without the aid of statistical methods. That is understandable naman. The aim of descriptive research is to accurately and systematically describe a group or a case under study. To further understand descriptive research, let me continue on its 8 characteristics. The first characteristic is descriptive research ascertains prevailing conditions, or it determines the present conditions of facts of a group or case under study. Second, it gives either quantity or quality or a mixed description of the group or case under study of its general characteristics. Third, the causes of present conditions are not further emphasized because descriptive research doesn't answer why questions. I'm sorry for the chickens. Fourth, may be made study of conditions at a different period of time. Changes and progresses may be noted and then evaluated for any significance it gives. Fifth, the comparison of two groups or cases under study may be made to identify its differences and similarities. Sixth, variables or conditions are not controlled, or it doesn't manipulate variables. 7. Descriptive studies are generally cross-sectional, in which it studies different sections that belongs to the same groups except for case study, because case study often focuses on unusual or interesting cases that challenges the assumption. It reveals something new to the research problems. Last, repetition of some studies may or can be made for a purpose of verifying or comparing, if it still does have the same result or outcome. Value, importance, and advantages of descriptive research. There are 7. First is descriptive research contributes much to the formulation of principles and generalizations in behavioral sciences, in a way that if many studies give the same result of a certain topic, then a theory or principles and generalization about the topic or that subject would exist. This is very true to causal comparative and correlational studies. Causal comparative is a study that determines how two or more variables are related to each other. And correlational studies are the studies that attempts to identify a cause and effect relationship between two or more groups. Second, descriptive research contributes much to the establishment of standard norms of conduct, behavior, or performance. This is particularly true when it comes to psychological testing, such as intelligence tests, in which socially constructed standards are established based on the current general conditions. Third, descriptive research reveals problems, issues, or unusual conditions so that effective steps may be applied. Fourth, descriptive research makes it possible to foresee the future based on the observation of the current situation or condition, comparison, and the people's responses to the specific topic. For example, in an election, the winning candidate would be predicted based on the survey before the election. Fifth, descriptive research gives a better and thorough understanding of a topic through an in-depth study of the phenomenon. Sixth, descriptive research provides a basis for decision making. Of course, having a thorough understanding of a phenomenon or that certain topic, it allows us to weigh the situation which is the right measure should be done. For example, government policymakers that they are frequently depending on the descriptive investigation in making needed policies. Last, descriptive research helps fashion many tools with which we do research, such as instruments we use in measurements. It contributes to the developments of these data gathering devices in two ways. First is through creating directly a demand for them. Second is through establishing normative standardizing procedures for measuring and calibrating the scales. Calibrating means is to measure something accurate and in a precise way.